What are we doing here, hon?
I wanted to do an update on whether or not the winter squash is ready. Just want to thank everyone for the comments. The upshot is I probably need to slow my roll. I'm a little too anxious for these to be done, and they are not. So, wanted to just show one thing that someone had mentioned in terms of looking at the tendril on the other side. So if you want to come in. This is the little winter squash that I had highlighted as looking pretty good, and this is starting to turn brown, but someone had said, oh, make sure that this tendril on the opposite side is brown and done, but it's not. It's still green, so that's an indication that it isn't actually quite ready. The general consensus is I just need to leave these on until basically frost. Now, let's have a discussion about that. So in our climate, we will get a frost. Well, it'll freeze here, but it doesn't get that cold. Our issue, I think, so I'm just kind of guessing, our issue is more the rain. So we have a lot of rain usually in the winter. I mean, not as much as Vancouver, but we do get rain. And so when we grew pumpkins last year, the advice for people in our area for the pumpkins is to make sure you get them inside and stored before the rains really come. Otherwise, they'll just kind of rot. Now, this is on a trellis, so the fruit is not sitting on the ground. I'm thinking I could actually wait until it dies from the frost, and then I could harvest these pumpkins, because the rain will just come off. I think it'll be fine. I don't know. I might harvest some first. But I did want to talk about the other thing that's happening, which is this. So this is powdery mildew. We get it on lots of things. We get it on the zucchini. We don't yet have it on the cucumber, but the pumpkin vine got it real bad. Let's go over to look at the pumpkins, and I want to show you what's happening over there. These are the eating pumpkins, and I've taken off all of the leaves on these eating pumpkins, except for these. These guys weren't that bad when I did the cutting, but you can see now they're really white from the powdery mildew. I should probably come through today and take off these leaves, but I had done the same for the pumpkins down there. I want to show you what's happening over there. So these are the two pumpkin vines here, and I've cut most of the back one. I cut most of the leaves off, but you can see that this back one, which was more vigorous, same kind of pumpkin, I don't know why, it's got some new baby leaves. Now, this baby leaf does have the powdery mildew, but this one is healthy, and that one is still kind of half healthy. And then over there, we've got another grouping of leaves. So it's still working to ripen up these pumpkins, even though I've cut off most of the leaves, so now it's growing more. So there is one pumpkin I think might be problematic. It's on this front stem, the front vine. It's got powdery mildew on the stem. None of the other pumpkins I don't think have it yet, so we have sprayed that with some lactobacillus to see if that would help. But if anyone has any suggestions of what else I might do for powdery mildew, just let me know in the comments. I am gonna go around today and take off all the leaves that seem to have it, but yeah, any suggestions would be great. So thanks a lot for your advice about just relaxing and just letting the fruit do its work, and yeah, stay awesome.